This morning I wrote an email to my list this morning talking about one of my favourite movies, and that is Unbreakable. I love that movie. I would watch it over and over again. I don't care what you think. You can diss it in the comments and slag it off. I don't care. But I would watch that movie over and over again because I really love it. And it's a great performance by Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson in that film. And if you don't know the movie, go and watch it. But I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to go into too much detail. But in the movie we have Bruce Willis, who plays a character, David Dunn, who is just really depressed, going through a low point in his life. His marriage is breaking up. Things aren't working out great for him. And he's just kind of circling the drain. And then he comes and meets Mr. Glass, which is portrayed by Samuel L. Jackson. And in the movie, we find that David Dunn realizes that he's not an average person, that he has superpowers. And from that moment on, when he discovers what his superpowers are, you can see a great transformation in him, in that all of a sudden he's got a spring in his step. He realizes that he can, with these powers, he can do amazing things. I can help people. Now, there is a bit of a thing later on in the movie. Again, I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm not going to go into that part. But what I like about the movie is that that turning point where David Dunn realizes that he has got amazing superpowers, things that most people don't have. And the reason I wrote about that today in that email to my list was reminding them that they are also like David Dunn. They have hidden skills, talents, abilities that they don't even realize that they are there. And I was just remarking in that email in that, when we see the transformation from him from the beginning to being depressed, being down, and then when he finds out that he has these powers, he has a spring in his step, he's completely changed. I think, as I said in the email today, I think the world would be a lot better if more of us worked on our skills, our talents, our abilities, and went after our dreams and goals. I think the world would be a lot better place. I think a lot of us sometimes now, because we're depressed, is because we are fighting the urge to be creative, fighting the urge to write our books, make our videos, build our businesses, or build our communities, or whatever it is. And when you fight the urge that is trying to naturally kind of spring out of you, when you kind of try and push it down, I think that does lead to us being kind of depressed, being, not seeing the great things in life. But when you actually are creative, creating content, doing the things you'd like to do, you do wake up with a spring in your step. It does make a big difference. So as I said, it was one of my favourite movies. Well, still is one of my favourite movies. But I just think that, a lot of us are like David Dunn in that, there are a lot of skills, talents and abilities in us. And when we actually start using them, our life will change. We'll start getting happier. We'll start feeling that our life is meaningful, that we're doing something creative, that we're making a difference in the world. Now, you mightn't make a huge difference in the world, but in the small circle maybe that we might be acting in, we can make a difference to it. We can waken up other people who might create things, make videos, or create content about our content, because I found that in my own case. So give that some thought today. It's a wonderful movie. If you do get a chance to watch it, watch it. If you are going to slate it off, I don't care. I don't care what you say. I think it's a wonderful movie. But I think, like David Dunn, a lot of us are just moping around, not using our skills and talents, which would really, really make a big difference in our lives. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.